In that period between 2021 and 2023, I know that you were flipping accounts, and I know that you mentioned it wasn't necessarily the most sustainable thing. But what was that flip of the switch, or what was that pivotal point where you in 2023 said, okay, listen, I need to start taking this thing seriously? And then also at that point you had your strategy and you knew what worked. It's just that you were flipping accounts, probably blowing a couple here and then flipping a couple and like making profits from a few. What was that pivotal moment in 2023 that made you change and say, okay, now I need to take this thing seriously? And then number two, after you started to take it seriously in 2023, and we know that, as I mentioned you in the Q-Bank's cause, when you started your funding journey with E8, what was that particular strategy? And I know you mentioned risk management, so we want to jump on that too. What was that change in mindset and philosophy change and paradigm shift to then get you funded and then to like get you to a point where you can get withdrawals?
I think I was just getting to a point where I was losing like 3-4 times in a row, and those losses hurt a lot more than they would hurt now because management was just out the window. I was realizing that my confidence was taking a hit. I was taking too long to, recover emotionally from those losses. And I was like, you know what? I cannot keep going down this road. I was like, since I know what I'm doing, but I'm not following any plan strict enough, for my edge to, materialize over a certain period of time. Like it working for a week and, me having a great week means nothing if, I'm not making it to the rest of the month because, I've taken too many losses. So I just got to the point where, I was fed up with myself, the biggest thing. And I was like, I just have to change. And even making that change, it was like, I was starting to fund it. And, you find yourself relapsing and going back to what you always know. But that's why I spoke about the accountability. It's like, I'm not going to make it going down this road. Doing the same thing and expecting different results, it's not going to get me anywhere.